Hey everyone, so this will be my long-term review of the Marineland Contour 3 3-gallon fish tank. It is more of a beta tank than it is any other type of fish tank. Uh, so I would highly recommend it for a beta or shrimp or a snail, maybe an African dwarf frog as well. You know, the current might be a little bit too strong for the frog. Uh, I would not recommend it for other fish because it is only 3 gallons, and part of that 3 gallons is used up by the filter compartment back here, as you can see. So it is more likely around 2.5 to 2.75 gallons of usable water for your beta or shrimp or whatever. So personally, I would not recommend it for other fish. Then too, just being 3 gallons overall is also too small for other fish besides a beta. Personally, I've had this tank now for about a year, but I have been using it on and off during that time. I've had this tank set up most recent time for quite some time now. I'd probably say probably around 4 or 5 months, I would guess, not even more than that. And it has been a very nice tank. Oh, and by the way, the dimensions are 12 by 12 by 12 and a half, so it is pretty much just a complete square, a little bit of a rectangle, I guess. Um, so that's the dimensions. Now, during the time that I've had it, it has worked out very well. It is a very good construction. It is glass, and then there's a top that is also glass that I obviously do not have on at the moment because of how I have my decoration. It kind of sticks up and pushes the glass top up, and it looks very weird. The black compartment here is plastic, and this is plastic. And of course, the lighting is plastic. But I mean, it's stood up very well. There's not too many scratches in it either, which is surprising for me. I tend to scratch things like these. Now the lighting is very nice. All the LEDs are still working, which is awesome. For being a year-old tank, not a single one has gone out. It does have daytime, which is what it is on now, which has the white LEDs, and then the blue LEDs are on as well. Then nighttime will be just the blue LEDs. It is a very, very, very bright light. At nighttime, at nighttime viewing, being on the daylight lights or the nighttime lights, it lights up my entire room for the most part. With it being the only light on, so very nice light. Again, that has held up very well. Again, here is the filter compartment. So I have a pump down there, which is the pump that it comes with, which is actually a bit strong. I have it turned down all the way, which is just a little slider, and it's still a bit strong, which is why I have that decoration there to help block it. You can actually see my beta's sitting right next to the filter anyway. And then, along with it being down all the way, having that lighthouse decoration there, that blocks the filter a bit. It doesn't bother my beta one bit. So, but otherwise, without the decoration, it is a bit strong. So I'd highly recommend putting a decoration there. I also have a heater down there, and then you have the filter cartridge, which has the biological sponge on the back of it, which is awesome. And it has, let's stick my hand in the water. It has an inlet here, or intake here, so it's kind of hard to see. And of course, they have the output there, and then you guys can't really see this too well, but there is another one down here. Yeah. So there are two intakes, and then there's that one outtake, so to speak. Yes, overall, I would highly recommend this tank for your beta. It is a very nice tank. It has lasted me a year with on and off use, but the majority of that time I have been using it. Pump is the same, the lights are the same, everything is what it comes with, and it is working very well. I've had no issues. And I will say too that a lot of the times I have the water, there is actually a marking here where you should have your water. We won't be able to see that too well. There's a line where you should have your water too. There's actually 2 lines. You should have it in between those, and I've had it way below it, and I've never burnt out the filter or anything. Very, very nice tank. Highly recommend it for a beta or shrimp or snails or maybe a dwarf frog. Alright, thanks for watching my long-term review of the Marineland Contour 3. Have a good one. Goodbye.